and welcome to this week's episode of Longwood Weekly News. I'm Jamison Mangan.
And I'm Raven Sykes. This week we begin with a story involving a deer who seemed to be eager to see what Longwood was all about. Warning, some of the photos may contain sensitive material. Yesterday at approximately 4:50 p.m., a deer was spotted trying to break into Ruffner through the back steps. Reports from eyewitnesses say the deer was banging its head on everything in that area for approximately 15 to 20 minutes. Sources report that a Longwood University teacher attempted to help the deer down by catching the animal, and then the police arrived on the scene, and that is when the deer jumped from the banister. According to an anonymous source, the deer was seen at Longwood University's craft house at approximately 3:15 p.m., where they presume the deer made its way over to the Ruffner area. The deer was last seen alive leaving the scene, but as to whether the deer is alive or not is unclear.
Local Mexican restaurant La Parota faced another setback when a customer drove through the front of the building. Reporter Becca Lundberg has more on the story.
A vehicle crashed into one of the front windows of South Main Street's La Parota Grill last Friday around 7 p.m. The Farmville Police Department reported that there were no injuries. The incident occurred when the driver reportedly hit the accelerator instead of the brake. This is the second major setback the family-owned Mexican restaurant has faced in the past year following the fire that destroyed the business's previous building in February 2013. While the window's glass did not break, the frame was pushed further into the building. Manager Jay Solorio was shocked the accidents happened almost exactly a year from each other.
It's crazy. I know we just got over the fire that happened last year, and now it's kind of one of those things where it is really like a year right after the fire. It's crazy.
Solorio said the driver's insurance company is covering the damage. He is not yet sure of the damage estimate. Solorio said despite the incident, business has remained steady. Restaurant management hopes to take measures to avoid an accident like this in the future.
They told us we might be able to talk because it's not our building. So the building when they were putting something there, so they were running through the glass. We thought about doing that, so we'll see.
Greenwood Library will be switching to a one-point system. I attended the open house for more on the story. Longwood University's Greenwood Library held an open house recently in order to spread the news and answer questions regarding their switch to what's called a single-point service desk. Instead of having several specialized desks located throughout the library, Greenwood decided to consolidate their resources and their staff to one single desk located at the front. It's known simply as the desk.
For one thing, I looked around a lot at the literature of what's happening at other universities, and it's very common to combine service points into one place. And the main motivation is really to make it easier for students and other patrons of the library. Instead of getting bounced from one area to another, they can come to one central location. From a management side in the library, it does make staffing one service point a lot easier. People get sick, people go on vacation, people leave a position, we have to fill in. So we can cover that one area a lot more robustly.
The main changes to the library took place in the Learning Center and the Multimedia Lab, where there are no longer staff members present to assist students.
It's been great for the staff. We're getting cross-trained in a lot of different areas, which is nice to learn more. And I think that the benefit also I see that students are getting served faster, and now I'm working with people that I hadn't worked with really directly before, which is always fun to kind of build a new team. You may wonder what's changed, where you can go. Come to the desk and we'll find the answer if we don't know it.
What does Longwood University and AMC's Breaking Bad have in common? Gabriela Spiritu has the answer.
Longwood University recently celebrated their 175th birthday, and what better way to celebrate than to have Breaking Bad creator Vince Gilligan send a congratulatory video message to all students, faculty, and staff. Vince revealed that in his hit AMC show he gave a secret shout-out to the area and a note to his childhood. Gilligan used the name J.P. Wynn for the high school where the protagonist Walter White teaches chemistry. Gilligan, who was raised in Farmville and Chesterfield County, got his big break after his screenplay, Home Fries, was one of the Virginia Governor's Screenwriting Competition winners in 1989. From Longwood University in Farmville, Virginia, I'm Gabriela Spiritu.
Lastly, Longwood police speculate strong winds are the cause of a recent power line fire on Pine Street. There are no reported injuries, only damage to the light pole, but the street was closed down temporarily for everyone's safety.
That's all we have for you this week. Make sure to tune in next week for another edition of Longwood Weekly News. I'm Raven Sykes.
And I'm Jamison Mangan.